Hi guys, this is Arthur Zach again and welcome to my channel. Today we have a very special topic because we will be discussing one of the most important things that we should know, financial which is financial planning. Most of us have issues with that until now. Lalo nung pandemic, sobrang and until now masyadong nahirapan tayo when there are lots of job losses and then we can't work because we have to stay at home. So, and most of us, I'm sure, nakaka-relate kayo na um, naubos yung funds and savings natin. And our special guest right now is a writer of two books, which are Do You Think You're Creative? How to Boost Your Creativity in 10 Days, and Seven Personal Finance Hacks.
Addressing to you guys as an individual, regardless if you're an entrepreneur or a working employee for a corporate for the corporate. So I'd like to ask you guys to first assess yourself. Ako kasi I'm very self-aware person. So what I usually do is I do a self-inventory in anything. So first is you ask yourself, ano yung estado mo sa finances mo ngayon? So you really have to be honest, brutally honest. In this case, wag kang mahiya since ikaw lang din naman yung makakaalam nun. You don't need parang sophisticated na app or anything, you can just write it down on a piece of paper. So for example, assets versus liability. So ano ba yung mga yun? So later on, I'll discuss it discuss it in detail. So first is you need to know, may trabaho ka pa ba? May income pang pumapasok sa'yo, may negosyo ba? Lahat ng income mo, so ganon. Ilagay mo, kung may utang ka, ilagay mo din siya. So kahit sobrang sakit, ilagay mo pa rin siya.
Alright.
Tapos yung mga daily expenses mo.
Okay. So simple hacks to that we can use,
Mm-mm.
parang nuggets of information that will help us
Yes.
manage our finances better. So ang ganda nung
Mm-hmm.
sinabi mo na you have to be self-aware and you need to do
Yes.
inventory kasi tayo most of
Mm-mm.
the time yung simple expenses natin hindi naman natin nata-track down, and I love that you
Mm-mm.
told us na kailangan nga talaga naming mag-app kasi it's really effective
Mm-hmm.
to check on what you are spending on. Thank you about that. So makikita
Mm-hmm.
namin to lahat dun sa book mo na
Yes, even yung mga recommended apps ko. Like ako kasi
wow.
more
Mhm.
on the techie side of things. So I recommended the simple app na
Mhm.
kailangan yung alam na pwedeng yung gamitin na it's a recommendation. But if you want the simplest like old school kayo, pwede namang papel like ballpen and everything. Ganun.
All right. So, while writing this, I'm sure shinare mo na sinulat mo to during pandemic, and you've been wanting to write something
Mm-mm.
that people can really relate to. So, ikaw naman sa sarili mo, what have you
Mm-hmm.
learned about yourself while doing this? Ano yung revelation, realizations, things like that,
Mm-hmm.
that that really resonates with you
Mm-hmm.
about this book?
All right. Thank you, Art, for that question. So the first thing that really parang hit me at the core was really having two income streams at that time. So parang nung
Mm.
nagka-pandemic kasi, good thing I was still working at that time. I was working for a corporate and side hustle ko is being a financial advisor. So nung
Mhm.
time na yun, although stable naman yung company, I mean, it's still parang existing up to now. But the thing is, I wasn't so parang parang hindi ako nagpapanik masyado na parang even if
Mhm.
I resigned or even if I got laid off, I still have something to fall back on. So I think
Mhm.
that's one thing that I think then mga maraming tao ang makaka-relate doon kasi a lot of people were laid off sa trabaho nila if they were forced to and right now marami pa rin companies, even big companies na dati akala natin they're very invincible, there's a job security, and pandemic has altogether really defined what job security means, diba? So yun.
Mhm. I agree. Even PAL nga na napakalaking kumpanya nag-lay off ng mga
Mm-mm.
tao, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
And at hindi madaling ma-lay off kasi syempre,
Mm-mm.
what if you're a breadwinner, 'di ba?
Yes.
Saan mo kukunin yung pang-survive ng family mo for a few months? Eh hindi
Mm-mm.
naman ganun kadaling makahanap ng trabaho. Eh
Mm-mm.
thank you for letting us know. I'm sure this book will really help us a lot. Um
Mm-mm.
so let me just ask you kasi ito personal question. What if you
Mm-mm.
are, let's say, you are buried in debt, ganyan, marami kang utang, ganyan. What are
Mm-mm.
the action steps that you need to do?
Mm-mm.
This puzzles me kasi hindi lang naman
Okay,
yung
good question.
'di ba parang ang
Mm-mm.
dami-daming tao na they're in debt lalo nung pandemic, 'di ba? Gusto mo ilang months wala kang work, nasa
Mm-mm.
bahay ka lang, ganyan. And you have to make ends meet,
Mm-mm.
'di ba? That's the reality and that's what really happened. Paano mo ba
Mm-mm.
maso-survive 'yon, and what should you do to resolve that?
All right. So sa personal finance, it's very simple. Although it's not it's hard to do sometimes, but it's very simple. It's really parang maximizing your income,
Mhm.
right? So mas marami yung plus, tas mas
Mhm.
konti yung minus or mas konti yung expenses. Now, how do we
Okay.
apply that kung for example, if someone is buried in debt tapos nawala ng work? Yun siguro yung worst
Mhm.
case scenario. So let's deal with that. So first is ako yun, nawalan ng work tapos I'm buried in debt. the first thing that I need to do is to have an income source, tama? Kasi
Mm.
how can I even pay my bills kung wala akong income to begin with? Or how can I budget something that's imaginary, hindi siya nag-exist, diba? So I have to resort to, it's either online business, kasi yan ngayon yung ano. Actually, dati pa akong may online business, like way back, I've been doing that. Tapos, biglang pandemic hit, parang na-force ang mundo na maging online. So a
Mhm.
lot of people are doing online businesses, whatever it is. Of course, ibang usapan naman paano yung business aside. So I'm just talking about personal finance. So online business, it could be on work from home job. Pwedeng, kunwari, kung ano yung job mo dati, mag-online ka lang ngayon. I mean, di ba, you look for job opportunities or pwede rin mag-freelance ka online. Ang dami namang mga free tutorials sa YouTube or mga paid naman pero mura lang. You can check out a lot of resources online. So kung meron ka na ngayong income, now of course you go back to your self-inventory, nakalagay dun yung expenses mo. Kunwari in a month, ang expenses mo is, let's make number lang, 10,000 pesos. Diba? 10,000 pesos, lahat-lahat na yun. May savings ka na dun, ganyan-ganyan. Pero may utang ka.
Mm.
Ngayon, do you think yung income mo dapat 10,000 pesos lang if may utang ka?
Siyempre
Di ba
hindi.
hindi?
Of course
Di
not.
ba hindi?
I agree, I agree.
Exactly. So yun yung mo. Dapat ka na ng expenses mo, kasama na yung utang, tapos you look for a job or two jobs, whatever, kung paano mo didiskartehin yun, na mag dun sa lifestyle mo. Gets mo?
So,
Hindi siya yung, although meron sila sinasabi na mag-income, dapat mag-adjust yung lifestyle mo sa income mo, tama? Pero
mm-mm.
in your case kasi, meron kang utang, may ganito. So kailangan talaga, you really have to find a way. It's either two income sources para ma-support mo yon. Tapos ngayon, of course, meron kang gabundok na utang.
Mm-mm.
Paano mo gagawin yun? Parang nakakapanik, di ba? Parang madidepress ka na, dahil mo isipin. How do you manage that? Actually, nakalagay dun sa libro din na you have to talk to your creditors. Regardless kung kaibigan mo ba yan, bangko, credit card, ganito, ganyan. You talk to them. Parang
Mhm.
you inform them na you are still you still have the intention to pay, pero hindi nga lang ganun agad-agad. So
Mm-mm.
you look for parang an agreement na mas mababa yung babayaran every month, ganyan.
Mhm.
Or kung credit cards yun, if you have two credit cards or one credit card that you're buried in debt, you can actually apply for a balance transfer. May ganon. You apply
Consolidate the debt,
for
no?
with the different banks. Tapos kung sino yung
Mm-mm.
yes. So parang isang card na lang, kunwari 30,000 yung utang mo sa credit card A, ganyan. Tapos pumunta ka nag-check ka sa iba-ibang bangko na nag-offer ng balance transfer para bayaran na nila yung credit card na yun, na isang mong credit card, tapos bibigyan ka nila ng rate na mas mababa compared
Mm-mm.
dun sa una mong credit card. So paid na yun, tapos kumari in 24 months or 36 months, meron siyang deadline kung kailan mo siya mababayaran. Hindi parang ang tagal, hindi mo alam kung kailan matatapos. So yun, para mag-work din sa budget mo yun. Ganun siya.
Right, very very useful 'yan. No? So, parang promissory note or anything or another
Mm-hmm.
settlement, things like that, and then
Mm-hmm.
balance transfer. That's a very very good idea.
Yes.
And curious ako, syempre, yun nga, ang tagal-tagal, closed, it was lockdown, ganyan. So, ano ba yung ideal
Mm-hmm.
na emergency fund? Kasi syempre, you're an expert with that eh. Can you
Okay.
share us what's the ideal amount of the emergency fund? Para
Mm-hmm.
saan ba yun? What is it for? Why should we have it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us more about it,
Mm-hmm.
please?
Sure. So yung old way ng emergency fund, old way because there's a new way. Old way is 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so kunwari yung monthly expense mo is 40K, times 3 lang yon or times 6. So for 3 to 6 months, so kunwari max out mo ng 6 months. So 40K times 6 months is 240K, tama?
Mm-mm.
Pero ngayon kasi, may natutunan din ako bago kasi nag-attend din ako ng mga trainings. It should be 3 to 6 months of your monthly income. So parang
Mm-mm.
inire-replace mo yung income mo. So kung maring dati mong income, which is dapat nag-fit sa lifestyle mo, is let's say 40,000 din. kunwari 40,000 times 6, 240,000. So yun yung parang ni-replace mo lang yung income mo kasi
Ayun dapat yung emergency
ang
fund mo.
idea nun, yes. Parang ang idea nun is that mawalan ka ng work, may 3 to 6
Mm.
months ka para maghanap. And you're not gonna resort to utang because meron kang emergency funds para i-support yung monthly expense mo, yung lifestyle mo in the next 3 to 6 months. And I'm sure naman, hindi mo na mahayaan na 6 months na lang, wala ka pa rin work, diba? So parang gano'n. And
Mm.
some people, even actually some rich people, don't just end up with 6 months. They actually go, parang kahit mag-pandemic pa, mag 2 years na pandemic, kaya nila, meron sila emergency funds just for that. May tinatawag na sila parang calamity fund, gano'n, or pandemic fund, or tawag doon. So they can, parang they're not as worried as much na dun sa walang emergency funds talaga.
Um, so yung 240,000 na yan, it's a lot of money. Ano naman yung tip mo para, for example, tama lang yung sinusweldo mo, 'di ba? It's just enough. How can you have that emergency funds? Paano mo ma-acquire yung savings na yon? Ano ba yung way na madaling gawin?
Okay. Good question. This is not, or this is no longer part of the book. This is something that I share because I got this from my trainings also. So I'm sharing this freely to you guys. So may iba-ibang ways actually, but the one that I subscribe to now is 60-20-20 rule. So 60% should be the threshold for your operational expenses. So meaning to say lahat lahat ng binabayaran mo on a monthly basis or weekly ko ano man yun, or monthly, ilalagay mo doon. So dapat 60% lang siya ng income mo. Hindi dapat siya parang mag-exceed ng 60%. The lower, the better. Be higher than 60. Tapos yung 20%, yun yung investing activities mo. So yun yung sa insurance mo, sa stocks. So ilalagay mo doon lahat ng monthly na sineset aside mo. So kung annual yung binabayaran mo sa insurance, i-divide mo lang ng 12. So ilalagay mo doon. Tapos, yung sa 20%, leisure activities, yun yung pang shopping mo. May shopping fund ka, ganyan, salon, ganyan. Siyempre, you wanted to make sure also na you can, you can still enjoy your money. So, ito yung way, pwede rin ilagay, actually, may nilalagay din sa investing, actually sa leisure din yung savings na mga short term, yung mga pangluho mo lang. Pero kung sa mga emergency fund mo, ilagay mo na siya dun sa dun sa operational activities or expenses. So ganun siya. So hindi mo siya, so isa siyang budget rule na hindi yung tapusin mo muna yung utang mo, ganyan. Tapos doon ka na mag-emergency fund. Pwede mo kasi siyang sabay-sabayin. So hindi kailangan na kunwari kailangan 5,000 per month. Hindi nga kaya ng sweldo mo. So it depends on you kung magkano yung portion doon. Of course, if you, for example, you talk to your creditor also. Before you talk to your creditor, you work on yung homework na sinasabi ko na you have to write things down. So 60-20-20. So 60% na yung dapat may savings ka. Kasi di ba, we learned already na important ang savings. So emergency funds mo yun, ganyan. 20% yung mga investing activity like insurance mo, ganyan, stocks. Tapos 20% pang leisure mo. So para hindi ka, para hindi mo ma-feel na restrictive yung savings. So the mas okay yon. It doesn't matter kung magkano yung amount as long as yung percentages na yun nasusunod. Kasi ang hirap kung wala kang sinusundan na system, bara-bara, parang bahala na si Batman.
Bahala na.
At least alam mo na okay, meron kang sinusundan, ganun siya.
Tsaka, very powerful yung sinabi mo na restrictive. Kasi totoo yan. When you don't have enough money, tapos feeling mo wala kang savings, wala kang investment, restricted ka, parang wala kang freedom. So, parang hindi ka pwedeng mamili ng work and things like that. So, it's a good thing that you shared it with us. So, ngayon naman, I'm curious kasi I don't see an end in the future itong pandemic na to. Well, we're hoping and we're optimistic that it will be ending soon. Sinabi mo nga yung side hustles, right? How do you really thrive in such a crisis, in a pandemic? Paano nga ba tayo mag-ano niyan?
Okay. The first thing is, pag side hustle, syempre, usually pag sinabi mo side hustle, meron kang main job or day job, ganun. So for example, you're working for a bank. make
Mhm.
sure that you're parang off ba mo ba? Or depende sa schedule mo yun. Depende sa schedule ng tao din. So,
Mhm.
during free time mo, usually ibang tao, let's say every day, weeknights, every night nila ginagawa yung side hustle, no matter what that side hustle is. So, and then, ang side hustle, usually online na ngayon, mapa-insurance business man yan, industry, mapa-digital industry, online business, ganyan-ganyan. So, ang importante doon is that you should know your purpose first.
Mhm.
Sometimes people don't realize their purpose actually. Pwedeng mahuli yun. Pero some people would really wanted to ask themselves, what's my purpose in life? Pero a lot of people don't know that. So what you can also start with instead of the purpose if you cannot is first is know your strengths. Hindi yung puro passion lang. Kasi minsan yung passion ko, passionate ako kumanta. Tapos wala pala akong boses para di ba?
I
So,
agree.
the best way, kasi ang daming ganyan yun, di ba? Mag-artista ako tapos wala palang talent or kung ano man.
Dapat
Tapos,
realistic ka pa
so
rin, 'di
first
ba,
is
sa mhm.
exactly, realistic, in touch ka naman sa reality. Yan. So
Mm.
first is, you have to know your strengths. Ano ka ba? Magaling ka ba magsalita? Magaling ka ba mag-drawing? Magluto? Ganyan. Tapos, second is, usually kasi yung strengths, minsan, sa work din nakikita yun eh. Like for example, you've been working for 10 years. Malalaman mo rin yun eh. May pattern din siya. Tapos second is, ano yung parang, will this strength be paid? For example, ano ba, magaling ka magluto. Will you be paid for that in the future or later on if imo-monetize mo siya? Definitely, di ba?
Mhm.
Kasi merong mga
Yes.
passionate ka matulog malamang. Wala namang natutulog for now baka in the future magkaroon ng invention na matulog ka at babayaran ka, di ba? So passionate ka matulog, wala namang sa ngayon, for now, it's safe to say na it's not gonna be paid, di ba? Pero yung if you're passionate, di ba? Kasi daming passion or your strength is ganyan, magluto. If it's really good, when you give it to friends and they say na, oh, sarap mo magluto ng kung ano mang putahe, ganyan. Tapos you sell it online, you sell it to your family muna hanggang sa, okay, may market pala. Kasi kailangan may market din, hindi pwedeng nauuna yung product. Dapat may nasusolve kang problem. So right now,
Mm.
like for example, Grab Food, mga Food Panda, dati pa sila online, di ba?
Mm.
Tapos ngayon, may malaking problema. Sabi pa nga ng isa kong parang mentor, the bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity. So ibig sabihin, if you solve one problem na malaki, mas malaki yung opportunity. So in your case, for example, mga packed meals, ganyan, for your co-workers, ganyan, kasi mayroon ka pang day job, maganda yun. So yun. And then later on, of course, your purpose, nagiging clear na rin siya. Kasi sometimes purpose doesn't come first. Sometimes nare-realize ng tao yun later on. So yun.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm sure with all the nuggets of information, lahat ng sinabi mo, mas na-excite yung mga tao tuloy basahin yung book mo. Can you invite our viewers to get a copy of your book? Where can we get it?
Sure. All right. So it's actually a free guide I'm gonna give you guys. If you follow, hopefully you follow Art and spread the word. Follow his YouTube channel. Tapos first 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers, I can give you a free copy. So I'll
Wow,
give
thank
Art the link
you.
or probably in the description box. Ganyan. So you can just sign up and I'll send you the book via email.
Wow,
So yeah.
thank you. But apart from that,
You're
so
welcome.
where can they get it? Is it
So,
in?
parang intro pa, sa mga tao. So, yan.
Well, we're excited about that. Excited kami to have a copy of your book.
Yes.
You have a first book also. I
Yes,
think you
yes.
said earlier that you can get it in Amazon. Can you
Yes, yes, yes.
invite everybody to get a copy of that?
Sure. Sure, I can also give the art the link, but you can find it on Amazon.com on your app or on the website. It's Do You Think You're Creative? You can actually just search it on Google. Do You Think You're Creative by Apple Food or Apple Fooda? It's up there. It's available in hard copy or hard how do you call that hard copy and
Hardbound.
sorry the what's that the ebook format or Kindle, yeah,
Mm.
hardbound or Kindle format. Ganyan.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Marami kaming natutunan ngayon, especially now. It's very important to be educated on your financial education, 'di ba? Or financial planning.
Mhm.
It's very useful. We appreciate your time and thank you for everything that we've learned from you. Where can we get in touch with you? If
Sure.
ever the
You can follow me on Instagram. Yes. Sorry.
Go ahead, please.
Sorry. You can follow me on Instagram at applecruda, or APPLECRUDA. Same on actually Facebook. I also have a Facebook page. You can just type in Apple Cruda, and you can also. I also have another account, at the Money Habits PH, both on Instagram and Facebook.
All right. Thank you so much, Apple. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you, Art.
Hi guys, good evening. Again, this is Arthur Zach and welcome to my channel. Tonight, we will not be talking to any celebrities. I'm sure you're very excited for the next or our next featured celebrity. But then again, right now, let's take a break. Kasi I want to talk about myself or a news I have received. So, earlier, well, this is a great news because it's Love Month. And for people who are hopeless romantic, this is a very special month kasi it's either that we are celebrating the love of our lives or we're looking for someone to be with. Yung mga kasama natin habang buhay. Well, I myself am very excited because I'm celebrating it with a very special person in my life. Pero hindi yun yung news na ikukwento ko sa inyo. I received a great news from one of the cosmetic and aesthetics brand, which is Vine Aesthetics, and they've invited me to join them. At first, I'm very hesitant kasi I've had a very traumatic experience. So way back, I had this surgery, facial surgery actually, wherein nag-inject sila ng silicone on my face. Bakit ko nga ba yun ginawa? So, before, I was only pressured because a lot of people or a lot of my friends are doing it. Akala ko maganda, akala ko nakaka-John siya. Hindi pala. So, it was a botched surgery. At first, it was good. Pero, eventually, pumangit na siya that I really need to have it reconstructed. I had a reconstructive surgery after several years. Pero, hindi pa rin siya totally nawala. So, medyo na-lessen yung impact. But then again, ano ba yung naging cost nun sa akin as a person? I've lost a lot of self-confidence because of that surgery. Before, I'm the type of person who's very active, ang dal ko. I have so much confidence. Pero yun, it has taken a toll on myself. Emotionally and mentally, medyo depressing yung experience. Actually, it's not medyo. Very traumatic talaga. And it's very depressing. So, hearing about it, I'm not sure if I will be excited. But then again, ang sabi nga nila, it's not just about enhancing yourself. It's about giving you the best love possible, which is the touch of love. So, maybe I'm hoping na magiging maganda yung journey ko with Vine's Aesthetics. So, if I'd be able to experience their services, magiging maganda ba kaya yung impact nun sa akin? Well, I'm very hopeful. But then again, I'm looking forward to it. Syempre, on my next YouTube videos, maybe ipapakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung services na ginawa nila for me. And I'm very excited to share it to you. But right now, I will be showing you a video ng Vines Aesthetics, which is about Touch of Love. Ito yung video ng very famous actress na si Maria Ozawa and also Jose Zaragoza. But for now, let me share you a very enticing video. So, mafo-fall in love ba tayo sa video na to ng Vines Aesthetics? Will we be able to feel the love and take away the anxieties and fear na nararamdaman ko until now? And I hope na in the future, when I be able to have their services, maging confident na uli ako. And it will bring back my confidence. I'll be able to deal with any kind of people. At mawawala na rin yung anxiety ko dahil sa services na yon. I'm very hopeful about that. So, ngayon, makikita nga natin yung video ni Maria Ozawa, na famous actress na si Maria, and also Jose Sarasola. At ang video na rin ni Carlos Agassi. So, let's watch it.
Hi guys, I'm Carlos Agassi. Started out as a commercial model, international model, and actor, host, basketball player, athlete, bodybuilder, and entrepreneur and businessman. And I'm turning 40 this year. So apparently, I always go here at Vine Aesthetics once a week for a treatment of body toning. They call it Tri-Shaper. It's a combination of cavitation, which burns the fat, loosens the fat, RF, which tightens the skin, and the last one is it tones the muscle. It sends like electricity and contracts the muscles by itself. So even if I live a healthy lifestyle, I still need this because, of course, age is the one thing that's constant, and to keep me looking fresh, young, healthy, and as close to looking like a celebrity as possible, I always have to go here once a week and enjoy the treatments for at least an hour or two. So thank you so much, Vine Aesthetics, for taking good care of me, and that's where I am. So I just finished the Tri-Shaper, the cavitation, RF, and body toning, and it's really good for people who want to maintain, lose weight, lose fat, or just develop those abs. So it really helps. Like with me, I basically don't diet, but I work out every day. And my requirement for being a host and endorser is to always be fit, looking good. So visit Vine Aesthetics so you can experience what I've experienced. So I'll give you a little sneak peek. So there, little sneak peek. So please visit Vine Aesthetics. Thank you, Dr. M.
Hi guys, again this Arthur Zach and welcome to my channel. I really appreciate the time that you've spent watching my last video regarding myself. So last week I've shared with you kung ano yung pinagdaanan ko and so was my anxieties and fears that I've gone through due to the cosmetic surgery that was botched. So just to give you a premise about that, um, what happened was I had a surgery before a facial surgery wherein it has caused me mental distress, so much anxiety and fear being judged. So there are lots of times na I think that people are judging me just because of that. So it has given me so much mental toll. And ayun nga, I was given an opportunity to be with Vine Aesthetics, which is I've been waiting for ever since, and I'm very much excited with what will be the outcome. So anyway, before that, today I will be discussing with you kung ano ba yung importance ng taking care of ourselves. So not a lot of you understands why other people have or undergo cosmetic surgeries, or perhaps napaka-vain. Ang dami nagsasabi na um, especially yung mga hardcore conservatives, maraming sinasabi na you should not change anything from your body because it's a God's gift, it's God's given. Yes, that's true. I totally agree with that. But at some point, there's also mental implications or may maidudulot talagang maganda yung pagpapaganda sa sarili. It's not all about vanity. It's not all about enhancing yourself. Pero, ano nga ba yung naidudulot sa atin ng mga ganitong surgeries? Right? O kung anong mga aesthetics procedures na ginagawa natin sa sarili natin. So, I myself have that or experienced nga yung first time ko with Vine Aesthetics. I've experienced to undergo their treatment. At yung mental relief na naitulong sa akin nun ay kakaiba. So, um, maybe in the future, I know na magiging maganda yung impact nito para sa sarili ko. But, um, bakit ko nga ba ito dinidiscuss? So, a lot of people are dealing with mental health challenges. So, right now, what will I be showing you are um, an interview with some people who were accused of something na allegedly na na-accuse sila dito sa and na-involve sila dito sa very famous na Dasera case. So, they were invited by Vine Aesthetics to undergo some procedures para na rin makatulong sa mental health nila and so as to help them deal with it. Kasi nga, like what I mentioned, taking care of ourselves have psychological impact or mental or profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. So, makakatulong talaga ito sa sarili natin. So, a lot of us can relate to that as well because some of us are struggling with anxiety and depression. So, hindi lang naman sa kanila nangyayari ito. And maybe to most of us. So, I think or in my opinion, itong mga procedures na to, these certain procedures can really help our well-being kasi mabuboost nito yung confidence natin. At maybe to some people, magiging mas sociable tayo by doing such procedures. Kasi some other people, and I have experienced it myself na nahihirapan na akong humarap sa maraming tao and there are times that I just tend to be with myself kasi feeling ko nga people are judging me because of what happened, because of my looks. So, I'm really, really feeling low. Um, kaya, I was, um, should I say, lucky enough to talk to these people because I know that they're going through so much. Yung difficulties ng pinagdadaanan nila, a lot of people have judged them, so many people have accused them while the case is ongoing. And I know na napakahirap nito. Maybe uh, napakahirap nito sa isang taong accused. So, I think a lot of us can relate in a sense na sometimes we feel that we are alone and a lot of people are judging us, maybe dinidiscriminate us, maybe yung iba sa atin nabubuli pa nga. So, iba din talaga yung ng dating nun to us emotionally and mentally. And I think that's the importance of enhancing yourself and taking care of yourself. Kasi, by taking care of yourself, it really shows that you love yourself. And ito nga yung makakapag-boost ng moral natin at ito yung makakatulong sa atin emotionally and mentally. So, let's get to hear from them. Why do they need such aesthetics procedure and why do they want to feel good about themselves? So, let's get to see the procedures that they have gone with Vine Aesthetics. So, hi, we're here with Chef Gigo. We will be interviewing him a bit. Hi, Gigo.
Hi.
Yeah, so why do you want to be pampered today?
Because the stress is real.
Yeah, yeah.
Finally taking time for myself.
Wow. How is it important for you to have self-care or pampered?
Self-care is, taking care of yourself externally also helps you take care of yourself internally. Like all the things that you went through. Sometimes you just need that boost of confidence, or you just want to take care of yourself because the way you take care of yourself reflects in the way you shine and you feel about yourself.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So, what are the services that they will be doing for you?
I'm not sure yet. They will still discuss it with me.
All right, so let's see what will happen later. See ya. We will do to Chef Gigo Semi Altera. So, what is this for? Anong ginagawa niya?
For facial contouring.
For facial contour. Ayan, so right now nakikita natin na chiseled na din yung jaw kasi ni ni Chef Gigo. So we will see kung malilift yung cheeks niya and all. Yeah, see ya.
Instant ang result ito. Yung mga extreme pictures ko na.
So this is the HIFU treatment.
Ay, I don't feel anything.
So ayun nga, painless daw siya. Hi, I'm with the Jolly Valentine Rosales. So he will also be doing some services with Pine Aesthetics. So let's get to know him. So Val, say hi to them. Hi. So what are you expecting for today?
Um, Ewan ko, hindi muna ako masyadong Actually, check ko yung services nila, more on wala nang facial enhancement, more on mga drips, ganun yung papagawa ko para healthy, ganyan.
Naku, tingnan nyo naman yung skin ni Val. Snow White na. Ano pa kayang makukuha dun sa...
Invisible na.
Well, why do we need to be pampered? Especially now, di ba? We know how stressed you are. We know what you're going through. So, why do we need to be pampered?
Kasi syempre, ang daming, na-stress ako, na-haggard ako, I lack sleep. Ito parang I think I deserve this kasi wala naman innocent ako, wala naman akong ginawa masama tapos binigyan nila ako ng problem. So I guess I deserve this.
Yeah, so narinig nga natin yun. So, everybody needs to be distressed, especially now. They're going through a very difficult time. So, let's see what will be the results of his services with Vine Aesthetics. So, Val, what do you want to achieve with this tri-shaper? Ano yung ba yung... Yeah.
Gusto ko mabalik yung abs na meron ako before. Yeah. And sasabihan ko siya ng workout and diet then of course.
Yeah, of course, you can't achieve everything with the treatment itself. You have to be disciplined.
Yes.
Ayan, so let's see what will happen.
Pero this will help talaga.
Oo, yeah. I'm sure it will be. So, let's see how it's being done. So, Ate is preparing the tri-shaper machine. Ate, what does it do? Why they should do this procedure?
Itong treatment, sir, toning, muscle toning.
Does it burn fat also?
Yes.
Okay.
And then, the last treatment siya, sa
Mhm.
shaper, siya yung nabibuild ng muscle mo.
Wow. So,
Palabasin talaga niya.
I see. So, i-burn talaga yung fats, tapos ilalabas yung abs.
Yes.
Naku, magiging beach ready na ang ating Kim Chu. So, let's see how it's being done.
Tayo lang kahit mga taas para makikita ko.
So, how do you feel, Val? How's the intensity?
May siya, parang nagko-contract, may energy na nagpapakontract ng muscles kasi siya. Parang super vibration.
Pero do you feel that your ab muscles are tightening?
Oo, nagko-contract siya.
Wow.
Parang with the use of vibration, parang nararamdaman ko.
I see.
Para akong nag-up workout ng nakahiga lang. Ganun.
Ang sakit pa naman pag nag-ab workout, no?
Pero mas, ito parang mas, mas, at least yung machine na yung nag-workout for me. Nararamdaman ko siya nagdagano yung muscle.
Yeah. So if you don't have much time to go to work, to go to the gym, especially now that it's pandemic, so this is the best procedure for you. So this is the tri shaper that we have with Vine Aesthetics. You can have it if you want to have an ab ready core, then this is the best treatment for you if you don't want to go to the gym yet. So say hi, Val.
Hi.
Val. So Val, what are we doing for you today?
Botox here para pag hindi nag-overshow yung gums ko when I smile.
Yeah, we call it the gummy smile.
Gummy smile.
Gummy smile.
So anong result nito, Doc?
It will drop the lips a little bit down
Mhm.
para hindi makita yung gums niya. Kasi
Alright.
pang Miss Universe kasi yung smile.
Full smile kasi si Val eh. Ayan.
When there are people talaga that when they smile, the gums are showing off and they don't want that. That's why we have this term called the gummy smile. And then when you relax the muscle on the upper lip, it will actually go down a little bit, so mas control yung smile mo.
Alright. So
Finesse.
so let's check it out after the procedure. So Val, how was the procedure? How was the procedure? How do you feel about
Simple
it?
lang, very minimal in injection lang ako dito. Tapos, ayun, mataas naman pain tolerance but may numbing cream prior to the procedure kaya hindi masyado nag-stay na tolerate ko naman.
Yeah, and the result is really good, yung desired effect. Yeah, so you can see he has a better smile now.
Actually, we will be seeing the effect around 2 weeks. But on the 3rd to 5th day, you will notice some effect.
Pero sabi ni Doc na minimum, the mere smile relax.
So Doc, how long will this last? Yung procedure natin?
Well, the Botox usually it's 6 months.
Mhm.
Sometimes 8 months, depends on how you use your muscle. Kasi when you contract your muscle so much, it easily goes back kasi you're trying to fight it off.
Mhm.
Pero the result upon injection is not instant. So you have to wait at least 3 to 5 days to see initial results.
Mhm.
But then we usually wait for 2 weeks max
Mhm.
for the follow-up kasi we want to see talaga the 100% result before we actually do another retouch to make sure na it's not too much talaga.
Alright. Yeah, so we'll see you again in 2 weeks, Val. And so JP is doing his procedure now. So anong procedure yung ginagawa natin sa kanya, Miss
Vine signature facial.
Oh, this is Vine signature facial. So this is mostly cleaning, preparatory to on what's going to do with him next. So JP, can you invite them to go to Vine?
Hi guys, if ever you would like to freshen up yourself, you can always visit Vine Aesthetics here in BGC, and they're always welcome for you guys.
Chef Gigo, so how was the procedure?
It was good. It was very refreshing. I felt really relaxed and seeing myself after, confidence. I gained it a little bit back after I lost it for a while. So yeah, it was great. It was really a great experience.
Yeah, we're looking forward to great things ahead. So we wish you the best, and can you invite everybody to go to Vine?
Yes, guys, please come here to Vine Aesthetics. Here in BGC, they will treat you amazingly, and you'll have a really relaxing and comfortable time.
And what I felt today is I really felt freshened up after all of the stress that I've experienced before. And um, the people here or the staff are there accommodating. Even the doctor who checked my face, what are the treatments that I need to do. They are so accommodating, and I would recommend this place 100% because um, the staffs are good, and the recommendation of the doctor is accurate on what he or she is seeing on your face. Thank you, guys.
Ayun nga, thank you for watching it, and now we realize na itong mga procedures na to is not all about vanity. It's not all about you saying na, ginagawa nila yan because they are very narcissistic, na gandang-ganda sila sa sarili nila. It's not because of that. It's because these procedures can really be therapeutic. Magiging maganda to and it has a calming effect to your mind, lalo't ikaw, syempre, um, they are being judged by everybody. So, ang dami-daming tumatakbo sa isip mo. So, ikaw, you wanna feel good about yourself na kahit papano, ma-ease yung depression mo. And maybe ito makatulong sa kanila in their mental health and psychologically wise, they would be able to overcome what they're going through because it's very, very difficult. And we couldn't understand the difficulties that they are going through. At for me, um, hindi lang ito yung mga makakatulong sa'yo as a person. Itong mga procedures na to, are really, really good kasi it will give you a lot of benefits. But then again, you also have to help yourself kasi it's not all about yung procedures na pwede mong gawin. Um, it's a total well-being. Having or doing diet or eating the right meals, things like that. And also at the same time, I myself, what really helped me throughout this depression is self-affirmation. Every single morning, nakikinig ako sa mga motivational videos, self-affirmation videos, things like that. And I always face myself in the mirror that I am beautiful, I am good, I am amazing. Kasi it reaffirms you that you are valuable and you are worthy. And I hope those people who are going through things like this that I be able to help you somehow. And sana lahat tayo magpakatatag, especially now that it's pandemic. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people are going through difficulties and so much depression. We have been withdrawn from our friends. We can see them because yeah, there is pandemic, and we're trying also to protect ourselves from having COVID. But then again, we should help ourselves and take care of ourselves because eventually it will benefit us. So again, thank you so much and thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Enjoy. Bye.